What made Cardi B think she ain't gonna have to break bread? By the time the record companies run through her, by the time the court awards Offset his half.
Offset amended his response to her filing in May, seeking spousal support.
And the truth is he deserves it. Because you were a nobody. Self told you you was a nobody.
You're gonna be real tight when I'm on that other level. You will see.
Why would I be
Self
tight?
told you was nobody. You was a clown ass broad. You wasn't nobody's rapper. You was whack as. The only thing that you was good for was bouncing on. First things first, if you decide to turn your marriage into a playground, you can't be mad at your spouse for treating it like a play. But this is my thing. She was perfectly fine with his cheating. It was when he started messing up the money that she had a problem.
And one thing about me, when you put my money in jeopardy, now we got a problem.
You want to know what's funny? She has to end up paying her record label back for all of the money that they put up front. And she has to end up giving Offset 50-50 because there is no prenup. Yeah, they got married without a prenup.
According to Cardi, the two are still battling over money and property.
And she's still fighting him because she doesn't want to have, he said he wants one of the properties.
The only way I can get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties.
And that, you know, he wants her to pay all of the taxes. And she says, no, she's not doing that.
I'm fighting for that. I'm going to fight for that.
No, Jaguar Wright is saying that Cardi B deserves everything that has, reached her doorstep. Because she's saying that Cardi B was a nobody before Offset picked her up, and now that Offset is demanding back some, properties and monetary things, Jaguar Wright is saying that it is right. And I've already touched on this topic, and I said this and I'm going to say it again. We are used to this being the other way around, where the female demands, my apologies, some monetary things, houses or half of everything you have and whatever the case. But we're really not used to it being the man in that shoes. So in this situation, really and truly, if the same thing can happen to a woman, the same thing should be, able to happen to a man. I know that some people are going to say, oh, it makes a man look weak and this and that. But really and truly, I'm not saying I would do it, but I'm saying that if a woman can do it, why can't a man do it? Right? And a lot of people are saying that he's also doing this to try and tie on to Cardi B to keep her, because a lot of people are saying that it's toxic relationship. To me, it's like that. I feel as if Offset really and truly loves Cardi B, but at the same time, he just really can't keep his banana in one dish. Hopefully that makes sense, right? That's just what I see. But really and truly, I have to agree that if it wasn't for Offset, we may or may not would have known Cardi B, because I strongly believe in destiny. If Cardi B destiny was to be where she's at now, whether she met Offset or not, it would have been inevitable. But that was if her destiny was that. But as we can say and just speak logically and what we can see, if it wasn't for Offset and the Migos, Cardi B wouldn't really be that known. But I want you guys to let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective. Do you guys agree with Jaguar Wright? One thing I don't agree though is that when she states, everything that is happening to Cardi B, is deserved. I'm not the type to wish bad in person, unless you have done something really, 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 really bad for me to just say, listen, I don't care. If that's supposed to reach you, that reach you, So I don't normally wish bad on people. That's really how I feel. But once again, let me know your thoughts, let me know your perspective down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, let me know what you guys feel. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot, and you'll be greatly appreciated, man. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching. It is your boy Premium Celeb, and as usual, I'm out.